The VAR have clearly got a massive bias against Manchester United, and it's an absolute joke. And luckily, Manchester United, we were able to pull through and beat Fulham in that game. But, like, let's be real, absolute joke, VAR. How have they disallowed this goal? How have they disallowed this goal? And also, I want to say, for why also they've got a bias against us, is obviously, penalties have been given against us, which, shouldn't have been given. And, we've had worse that have been done to our players, but we haven't been given anything. Look at when Højlund was fouled against Arsenal, penalty wasn't given there, and then against the Yo-Yo Merchants, they give a foul when we apparently fouled them, but it was much softer than what happened to Højlund against Arsenal, and many more as well. And also, why do VAR, why do they need to check for about 5 minutes to try and find some kind of issue? So they were looking at one thing and they were like, no, we can't get that, we can't get that. Then they eventually had to try and look at another one where they're saying that Harry Maguire was interfering in the play, and they were like, that people might fall for this one. But no, it's an absolute joke and it needs calling out. Harry Maguire, when this ball was played in from Garnacho to Scott McTominay, Harry Maguire was making a run in. Yes, the ball did not touch him. It did not touch him. It wasn't even that close to him, I'm not going to lie. Yes, it came in. Some camera angles made it look closer than it was. But no, the ball didn't even touch Harry Maguire. He wasn't invading the space of Leno. He wasn't in his eyesight, so you can't use that as an excuse either. You can't. When the ball was played in, Harry Maguire was here. But look, Garnacho released it there. Harry Maguire was here when the ball was played in. Leno can see perfectly well. Didn't touch the ball. Yes, he was trying to, but didn't touch the ball. Didn't really get anywhere near it. Was straight to Garnacho. Ball in. Scott McTominay. Goal. What's the issue with Harry Maguire? His run was onside. You can't say his run was offside. I can prove it to you from another photo here. So we've got one hand here. They're trying to claim that his head was offside. So we got one Fulham player's hand here. Let's go in a straight line. How's he offside? How is he offside? And then we look at another player's hand here, which makes it even more obvious. For another player that's keeping onside, so there's actually two players keeping Harry Maguire onside here. What an absolute joke. They're trying to find things. It took them 5 minutes to try and find an issue. 5 minutes to try and find an issue with our goal and try and rule it out. It's an absolute shambles from VAR. And, it's not just been to us, it's been to many other teams as well. But they've got a bias against us. They really have, and they don't want us to win. They don't want us to do well. They clearly find it funny that we're not doing too well this season. So they're trying to do as many things as possible to try and fuck us up even more. They're trying to screw us over even more. And also, the fact that the referee played an extra 2.5 minutes after the game, when there was 5 minutes of added time, he played like 7 minutes, when literally nothing happened during the added time, for no reason for him to add on an extra 2 minutes during the added time. He added on an extra 2 minutes, and Fulham were able to start from the back 3 or 4 times to lob the ball up front and try and start another attack again. And it was like the referee wanted Fulham to win. It was like he really wanted them to win. Joke. They've clearly, VAR, the referees, all the officials, the FA clearly have got some kind of bias against us, and it's getting ridiculous now, and it's obvious. It needs a massive calling out. This photo is completely unreal. You're looking at Harry Maguire here. How on earth is he offside? In what world is he offside? Ever since that clown, Klopp, called us out because we were getting a lot of penalties in 2020, which, by the way, were actually reasonable because, our players, we didn't get any stupid penalty in 2020. It's just that everyone was fouling us in the box because we were holding the ball well in the box back in 2020. But and we were given penalties. Ever since Klopp's called something out, we haven't been given anything towards us. VAR's been massively against us. And yeah, It's an absolute shambles. I just don't see in any way, shape or form Harry Maguire's offside. And what run? How is he interfering when he didn't touch the ball, when he wasn't in Leno's eyesight? How is he interfering in the play? Someone's got to explain. We need the referee to explain. We need VAR to explain what's their decisioning behind not giving this goal. And they are extremely lucky we won, because now not many people are going to be calling this out. So, I do think it's best to call it out now we've won the game. It's the best way to call it out, because now we've won the game, there's going to be quite a few people who forget about it. But no, I'm not going to forget this. VAR have got a bias against us. And when we lose, people will suddenly remember it again. But it's good that we call this out when we win games, because it shows that we're moaning less. I'm sorry. He's way onside here. He is way onside. How's his head offside? His shoulder's onside as well. Harry Maguire, he didn't foul anyone in the build-up, didn't touch anyone in the build-up, didn't touch anyone, didn't bring anyone down, didn't touch anyone, didn't invade Leno's space, didn't touch the ball. Literally was hardly involved in when it got to Garnacho. If anything, he would have been in Garnacho's way trying to invade his space a bit. If anything, he was in Garnacho's way when the run was made. Garnacho got the ball, played it into McTominay when it was a goal. How? I just don't see how he's invading anyone's space here. Wasn't blocking anyone's run. Wasn't doing anything wrong. Just the fact that VAR took 5 minutes to try and find as many things wrong with the goal as possible. They were looking at Scott McTominay to start with. They were, nothing wrong there. Nothing wrong with Scott McTominay with his run there. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, Harry Maguire, he might have been invading low space. Nowhere near in his eyesight. Bullshit. So yeah, should have been 2-0 to Manchester United today. Yes, the performance wasn't great, but I'm here to talk about the bias that this shitty VAR has got against Manchester United. And, in a way, yes, VAR can be good. But when it comes to absolutely pathetic situations like this, where it's clear and obvious he's onside, and I don't they're trying to look for as many solutions as possible. In my opinion, they were honestly trying to look for as many solutions as possible to try and disallow that goal. They honestly were, in my opinion, VAR. Joke. Get rid of them. Or I don't even know what to do about them. But yeah, clearly that they've got some massive thing against Manchester United, and it must stop and needs calling out. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here. Thanks for watching Video King. I'll speak to you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.